You know, my fat ass was in the grocery store over this past weekend, and it's oftentimes while in there that I'll be inspired. Usually it's in the cookie or chip aisle, maybe in the sodas. And I think that I've had this idea before, I've just never done it. I'm gonna try it here today, and maybe it works and maybe it fails horrendously, but maybe this is something that you guys will get a kick out of. And what I wanna do is, I wanna react to ramen noodles. That's right. Over the course of basically my entire life that I spent in prison, leading up to these 6 years that I've been released now to never go back, but up until that point, all I knew was ramen noodles. Whether we were talking about the butt ball baby-faced beef ramen noodles with nothing more than just a seasoning pouch and some water, if you didn't have anything else in your locker to mix with this, or whether we were talking about the cup noodle. And you know, this one right here is kind of a luxury item. We got the hot and spicy chicken flavor. But when you're serving time, you're not gonna know much, you're not gonna know anything outside of the Top Ramen or the Nissin or maybe the Maruchan cup of noodle. When in fact, out here in this big old world that we live in, folks, there are so many other type of ramen noodles that I didn't even know existed until I actually started looking for these in the grocery store. And what I've got sitting in front of me are quite a few examples of some exotic ramen noodles. Starting first with this right here. I've never even heard of this. Like, what is this? We got the cup noodle seafood. Got some Chinese writing on that sucker right there. This joint might be the most exclusive of the lot. We got the cup noodle stir-fried Korean barbecue. Damn. Then we got this thing. It's called a naked noodle. This is a Thai sweet chili. I bet this joint is a scud rocket ship right here. Now we've also got the Nissin Big Bowl right here. This is called the Fire Walk. Fire Walk. This sucker right here, I'm sure, is hot. This is gonna be the one you really want the reaction to, because that sucker is gonna be lighting my ass up. I don't do good with hot food anymore, so we're gonna save that one. That's gonna be a special one if this is something that you guys enjoy. Then we've also got this right here. I don't know what this is called. This is called the Tapito. The Tapito. Okay, we got the shrimp flavored, and this one's hot. Picante, boy. This might be the one that we start with today. I really want that seafood one though. Joe's a fat boy. I've been waiting to eat this joint. I just needed to film this video so I could kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Feed my fat ass belly and maybe get a decent video. We also got more cup noodle right here with the curry flavor. Okay. I don't know why we're focusing on me so much. It's all about the noodle. And then we got one final one, and it's this samurai looking joint right here. And this is the Kasari noodle chili chicken ramen. My God, chili and chicken? Mix them together and what do you got? You ever been locked up and you were just doing so bad, you didn't even have a full seasoning pouch. You had to mix a chili and a beef together. A beef chili, what? So that's it. These are the noodles that I've got. And what I want to do is I want to eat these with you and do a little reacting to these suckers. You know, you never know. You never know which one of these is really going to light my ass up. Well, I bet you it's this one right here. But I don't want to make these videos super long. With this being the introduction to this little mukbang, maybe. I told myself when I first started YouTube, there were 2 things that I was never going to do. I was never going to do collaborations, and I was never going to do mukbangs. And after today, I've done both. Probably should have done more collaborations. All right, which one do you guys want to see me eat first? The hot and spicy one? We'll save that. Let's go with the Tapito, right? We got to come strong on the first day. We're going with Tapito. We got the shrimp flavored, and it's hot. Picante. So we'll do a video. And, you know, in the future, these things are only going to be like little 3 or 5 minute long videos. Joe, you take 20 minutes to tell a 10-second story. I've heard your complaints, and I'm listening. I'm checking the suggestion box. All right, we got Tapito right here. In an effort to save time, I've already microwaved the water. So let's go ahead and pop the top on this money. This is a big noodle right here. They sold these joints in prison. Just imagine the prison meals you could make with these. Now, I've never had this before. I've never had any of these noodles before. So you guys are going to be seeing my unbiased reaction. This is called the Big Bowl. The picante hot, microwavable, and I'm guessing the only thing that we do to this is just add some water. All right, so here she be, Tapito. Instructions, unclear. Microwaved my peanut. Open lid halfway, add seasoning from the flavor packet, add water. Okay, bang. Dan Joe, let me find out you forgot how to make a ramen noodle. I kinda did. All right, let's see what we got up in here. Boy, oh, look at that seasoning pouch right there. Boy. And the noodle got some seasoning in it. Damn. All right, so we'll pop the top off this. We're gonna inspect this. We've also got some veggies in the bottom of the bowl. All right, pretty cut and dry. Tear here. Looks like a regular chili flavored seasoning pouch. Does not smell like shrimp, and that's a lot of freaking seasoning. All right, down the old hatch she goes. Woo, boy. Hope you're not worried about your blood pressure. All right, let's go ahead and add that hot water. That's all right. Water's added. Smells like shit. And we're just submerging this in the water a little bit. All right, now we wait. And while we wait, we procrastinate. We're gonna let this set up and see what we end up with. I gotta be honest, it does not smell very good at all. Woo, boy, oh, them joints look hot. God, they look hot. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. These joints ain't really smelling all that impressive. I'm ready to eat. I think these joints is done. It's time to get in my belly, so to speak. Mukbang, what does that even mean? Sort of sounds like gangbang, and that doesn't sound all that appealing. Okay. Whew. So off top, they're curling my nose hairs. We're going to take a nice big old, they kind of smell like squash, just a little bit, right? Like they got like a squashy type of a smell. Again, this is shrimp, Tapito. Now, ramen, correct me if I'm wrong, it's a Asian dish, right? Ramen's an Asian dish. And this looks like a Spanish brand here, I guess is the best way to put it. This tastes very Chinese food-ish. I was expecting it to maybe taste like, I don't know, some sort of Mexican food. It doesn't taste bad. I want to start with that. It doesn't taste bad at all. But in terms of tasting like shrimp, nah. Nah, Stick, I ain't tasting the shrimp. Hey, can you take this back? Yeah, I ordered the shrimp. This shit tastes like a chili pouch. Got a fruit fly flying around my head right now. I'm seeing a little bit of the squash. I've gotten a little bit of the vegetables right there. Not sure if you guys can see. We've got the vegetables right here. If they were going for a shrimp flavor, they missed the mark totally. You went way too hard, way too overboard on the chili powder. But even with that said, it's still a very tasty ramen noodle. Oh, I got a lot of that vegetable. Oh, shit. I had a lot of the vegetable. Got some onion in there. Now, in relation to a chili flavored ramen noodle, a regular chili flavored ramen noodle, is this better? I mean, a little bit. This is nothing. Ooh boy, that spice is starting to hit that ulcer. The joint feels like a napalm in my stomach right now, but it's filling. It's a bigger noodle. Actually, in, I guess, size comparison to a regular square of ramen noodle, this wasn't no bigger. The only thing different about this was there was a bigger boat. And you know what you do with a bigger boat? A bigger boat takes more water. And you know what happens when you add more water? You get more full. Whew, boy, I'm starting to sweat now. My nose is running, my lips are tingling. I can see some red chili flake in here, some red chili peppers in here. Flavor, it's flavorful. I will say that. More of the veggies. But I'm done. I mean, that's it. I got seasoned water in my bowl now. I didn't taste the first shrimp in that. I didn't taste one shrimp in it. I didn't taste a crawfish. I didn't taste a shrimp. All right. I ain't drinking all this broth, but we're going to take a decent little sip of this and just see if we can find any shrimp flavor at all. Damn, my lips are on fire. They didn't lie about the spice. It is hot. No, sir, that's not shrimp. That, folks, is all chili. All chili. And definitely spicy as well. In comparison to a regular ramen noodle, I need some water. In comparison to a regular ramen noodle, I didn't find this to be anything that I felt was better. Now, I will say this, if they were selling this up in a prison somewhere, this would add a lot of flavor to a prison meal. You could definitely make a luxury prison meal with a bowl like this. This bowl could be recycled and used for other things as well. After being done with it, I think that this would be a good thing to have in prison. Definitely for just some different flavor, if nothing else. I want to do one final thing before I wrap this up. I didn't want to make this as long as it is. And the next ones that we do, I'm just going to go right into eating different ramen noodles and giving you my 1 to 10 rating between a regular ramen noodle and whatever that exotic is. How does it measure up? On a scale of 1 to 10, my final rating on this in comparison to basic ramen noodle being just a 1. And, you know, the top of the board being, this is nothing special. So I give this a 3. I give it a 3 for the fact that it had different seasoning, a lot of seasoning. It's got some spice. Guys like spicy food. And the fact that it was a bigger, just different noodle altogether. But my lips are on fire. So that's it. You guys let me know what you think. Have you ever had one of these? And if you haven't, go try one and let me know what you think. And I'll look forward to sharing with you guys whichever ones that we try next. And if you know some that I haven't seen yet, hey, put me on to them. Have a great one, and I'll look forward to talking with you again real soon. Woo! Damn, that shit was spicy.